Welcome to F on Swellz, Conquer the Universe. It's your boy, the F.O., and your boy Swellz, back here with another one, man. How you feeling?
Man, I'm good, G.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm
good.
talking about. Hey, man. A lot of crazy stuff happening in the world today, man.
Yeah.
A lot of craziness. And the thing that we're going to talk about today is something where I feel like we had all the signs, or at least the movies, to tell us to chill out a little bit, and we just ignoring that. And what we're going to be talking about today is AI. Artificial intelligence. Just our thoughts, feelings. I don't know if we're going to have real emotions about it, but artificial intelligence. What I think about it, you know, I have different views on it, pros and cons on it. But we start off, man, what you got?
Honestly, the first thing I thought of when you said that was the movie Terminator.
There it is. That's what I was referencing.
Terminator is like, bro, and we ain't even, you just now told me. So yeah, that's what I literally went to Terminator when it went from as good as bad. But I remember in the movie, especially in Terminator 2, when the general, the father, whatever he was, a colonel, was telling his daughter, you know what I'm saying, you need to, you got to go to this bunker. Because it went online and then everything shut down and it came back.
Right.
And it was like, we thought this was going to help us. And all it did was give it the key to open the door and all hell broke loose. And so I have, like you said, an indifferent feeling about it because I don't know, you don't know if that's, of course that may not be true. At the same time, hey, it might be. Because they show us, I seen a clip the other day where dude was fighting a robot and the robot got up. Like he knocked it down and the robot was like, all right, cool, I'm getting back up. And that's kind of hard right there, G. We got all kind of movies already saying things, but to see dude fighting a robot now, I don't know how much AI that's generated, because AI generates so many of the videos we watch.
Right.
On TikTok, on YouTube Shorts, on Instagram. Nobody's going to say, well, everything on any of those platforms is 100%. Shut up. Some of it is AI generated.
Right.
I know certain things. For one, I just seen a thing the other day. Michael Jackson was doing something
with Tupac.
I was like, come on, buddy. And it said under there that it was AI generated, but it did look real. But it was like, if they can do that, just imagine. So is AI good, bad? I just know I referenced the movie Terminator because I be thinking, man, I hope that shit don't happen because fuck, everybody's dead.
Right. Now, the way I feel about it is, so it does help. It's very helpful. It's a very, very, very helpful tool. It can help you with writing. It can help you with ideas. It helps you with all types of things. But I think where people lose sight of it is the fact that this thing can pull from the knowledge of everything that we have. It's digitally, all digital knowledge it can pull from immediately. I got it. There's stuff that I know pretty much everything about, and I can do it. You ask something outside of that, give me a second. Pick this thing up. Okay. Nah, AI don't need that.
And he's like, oh, okay, got it. Just like on The Matrix, when I need to learn how to fly this certain helicopter, right, and this bitch blinked her eyes 13 times and boom, she know how to fly a helicopter.
Exactly. So that's the part that make it sketchy. And then, so I've seen different arguments on it. As far as like people saying, well, we created it, we give it the knowledge, we got our hand on the plug to unplug it or whatever. But what you've also given it the ability to do, because it's self-learning. I'm feeding you this information because it gets better and better at it. Like that's why AI just 2 years ago and what AI is now. I don't know if you used to see those the AI like images that people you do what's called a prompt. Like I'll be like, I want Swellz sitting there with a Boston Red Sox jersey on, acting like, so they can make it look like you like Boston or whatever, but then you throwing up your fingers and then you got your fingers look all like this or whatever. They didn't got fingers down. And the article,
I would really be upset with you if you ever did anything
I
like
wouldn't do
that.
that to you, man.
Just let's make that clear.
But I tried to think of something extreme.
It was mean.
But I read an article about like, it was like, so why can't AI get fingers right? And then one theory was that AI doesn't want us to know how smart it is. So it purposely messes up the fingers so we could be like, oh, it can't even get fingers right. You know what I'm saying? It can't.
Wow.
So it's like baby stepping us into it until, boom, I'm here.
Terminator 2?
Right. And now they're using us as batteries like The Matrix. So like, I do think that, like I said, it is very helpful. I use it for this show.
Yeah.
You know,
you've told me, and it's still you can't help but go back, and you know they say movies is like a reference sometimes.
Right.
So,
and it's crazy. Who made movies? We did. So we over here. That's where I got it from. That's why you thought of Terminator. That's why The Matrix and stuff like that. This is all stuff that we knew beforehand, and we're still going to create this thing that at a point in time becomes self-learning. But it becomes self-learning. I don't care how many scientists you got. You got 12 scientists right here. But this artificial intelligence, it still has all the knowledge, all the digital knowledge
at their fingertips, right there. Like,
right there.
I need to know about this, and I do.
You have these 12 scientists, but then there's 12 other scientists that know stuff that these 12 scientists don't know. But
each of those 12 scientists have 12 scientists for them.
Right.
So, that is a vast amount of information that AI has at its fingertips. So, I mean, as helpful as it is, it's still as scary. Like, what the fuck?
And I think the thing, man, it was very, I like nerd stuff. So
yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
The smartest man on earth. I mean, they didn't say anybody, but the smartest man on earth still does not know 99.9999% of the information available.
Oh, if you
the smartest man on earth still does not know 99.9999%, because you can know one thing, even if let's say he knew 99.9. And you can know one thing that he doesn't know. So right then, he does not know all the information. The smartest man still does not know everything. And AI doesn't know everything. But I'm pretty sure.
AI is like, well, if I don't.
It knows more than, because what you know that AI don't know, once you make that stuff digital or you tell somebody.
Then AI knows it.
Or if AI already started the thing where we already know our phones listen to other devices listen or whatever, it can hear you talking about that thing or whatever. I'm not going to put it on here digitally because I don't want AI to know it. We got you, bear. I know now. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and make this spread its fingers throughout all my circuitry and all that stuff. Now I know that. Now I know one more thing that you knew, and I knew more than you, and I know that other thing that you just came up with too. So
why am I supposed to be excited so much about AI when it's gonna literally just throw it back in my face?
Right. And it makes a lot of things easier. But now we're making things easier. Who cares about the stuff being easier? Because it's not the bottom line people, as far as like in the industrial world and stuff like that. Things like that need people, human hands there to do these things.
Okay.
AI, which as a person who owns these big companies, this conglomerate, whatever, the least amount of people I have to pay, the less my overhead, the more money I generate that I get to keep. They're the ones who love AI in that spectrum because I have to pay less people, just robots and just regular robots.
And those are the people that would put AI in more of a power position than, you know what I'm saying? Because they have and they're like, well, we can save here. Oh, we can do this and we can save. So they're the ones that are gonna, eventually get us smashed by AI with no Vaseline. Pause. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, they want to be, you worked at a factory that I worked at, and I remember when at one point in time we had loaders, And then what did we do? And it wasn't AI, it was just robotic.
Them AGVs.
Yeah. Oh, and then no, that was after the fact. Even before then, it was let's just get these robots who all we have to do is teach them how to do this and get somebody who, oh, you know what? Matter of fact, you're running those machines anyways. Now learn how to run the robot instead of paying somebody to load. Now we got a loader. And then you said the AGVs, classic example. We don't need somebody to drive a forklift.
Right.
We can get a robot, which it basically is what it is. It's still a moving robot, but
Right.
it would just come pick up your stuff, drop it off, and then, that was it. So yeah, and that's very helpful. And we did that 20 years ago. They were doing stuff before then. And now imagine like certain things now, like the spot I work at now. I mean, it's not a lot of robots, but the machines are not, they're not as robotic but they machine the part
Right.
I deal with. So it's not hard at all, man. They make it easy, knock on wood if I ever had some, but I don't want to go back to I don't want to go back to work and it be fucked up. But yeah, man, AI, I do believe I'm with you because it, like you said, this platform, you've done a lot with AI that made it dope. But it's like you want to keep a leash.
Yeah.
You want to keep that leash on and you don't want it to just be like, well, go ahead.
And then we get to that point where that switcheroo happened that you don't even realize because it didn't learn so much that you wake up and that collar around your neck and you on a leash.
Yeah, and you mad now because you can only go this far. I mean, iRobot made me think of that.
Yeah.
Dude said, well, he can't go nowhere because Vicky, and it's so funny that the name was Vicky because there was a Vicky that I knew and she was such a conniving,
Do we know the same one?
probably. Anyways, if we're thinking about the job, forget about it.
There we go. Forget about it.
But yeah, that was just, movies just have you think, well, if AI.
So we knew.
Yeah.
So we get in this position where the Terminator or the Matrix or
iRobot,
any of that happens, we predicted it ourselves.
we knew it was going to happen. And yet we still do it.
But I think that where it being to that point, or even something close to that point where it actually starts to buck back against us, I think a lot of people, I think that right now is outside of our lifetime currently. Us.
Oh, you think that we have already been deceased when that happens?
Right. So I think it's a little bit of that's
Premature. Ooh, I'm with you.
That's like your
No. I'm with you because hey, look, you know what? Hey,
that's your grandkid problem.
we gave you this. Y'all messed it up, and I'm already gone. I can't do nothing for
Right.
you.
So, but if you think about it, just like industrial,
that's so hard,
to the mechatronic stuff like that. Everything in 1920, nothing looked like it did now. If you go to 1920 to 1980, it still wasn't it was definitely a bigger jump, especially with electronics and stuff.
Right.
But then
because the Transformers appeared and we got a lot of knowledge from the I'm just
right. So but the more advanced we get, the short amount of time it takes to get to that point in being advanced. Because 1920,
next thing you know, we're gonna fucking have a planet that is nothing but a big city. Like in what other movie that was Star Wars? So I mean, it's coming, bro. We're just gonna be gone by the time it comes,
right.
Which I'm not gonna be upset because by that time, they're interacting with aliens, like
right.
So yeah.
But AI. I don't want to be a battery.
I don't want to be.
I'll be an old battery, so y'all don't want me. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be a used, like, you're going to have to keep me in the freezer and be like, oh, we got to charge
this.
You
to jump all the time.
All the time. Man, you're going to be all the time. Like, oh, my.
Remember, that's that back in the day.
That's way old school shit. Like, yo, just put him in the freezer. I know he don't like the cold. Maybe he come out working him because, I don't want to be a battery. I don't want to be none of the movies that I've seen. I want to pass peace. We might talk about that. How do you want? I want to pass peacefully. If I have a choice, But yeah, man, I don't
What
want
Bernie Mac said, he died peacefully in his sleep. How the hell you know? I did. That was a horrible Bernie Mac, but I'm glad I said his name beforehand. That way you knew what I was trying to do.
Yeah, because it wasn't. But okay. It's okay, man. You don't have to worry about it, man.
But I don't know, man. I'm gonna keep using it.
I was about to just say, you're gonna use AI again?
It's almost unavoidable at this point. I mean, your phones, anything that you use electronic. I mean, they're starting with these newer cars, especially like them electric cars stuff.
Yo, the self-driving cars.
Yes.
Yo, would you get in one?
I wouldn't. I did drive a vehicle here a little bit ago that I was just amazed at it because I got an old regular car that, you know, put on the cruise control and then you do the little lane thing where it stays in the lane.
Oh, okay.
So I had my hands right here.
But
I was ready, but like, and it wasn't even drifting that much, but even if it drift, especially if I'm going around the turn, I was on the highway.
It was right there with it.
And it got around. Then if a car was up there, it saw the car at a safe distance. So it started like to decelerate actually sooner than I would if I was driving the car. Like, it was like, dang, this is pretty far back, but you know.
Okay, it's trying to be safe.
Right. So, but yeah, it was taking the turns and everything. I had my hands right there, but it was on cruise.
It still had you where, you know, you.
And it stayed in the lanes on the highway.
Wow. I haven't been, the only time I've ever been, like, say in a car that was able to do that, like say like a Tesla, like most of those Tesla. I don't know if it's all, I don't know, but a Tesla is when we did actually a what is it, like a Uber, and we was going to a game, but it was somebody drive. I don't know if I could get I saw a video. Dude was at the airport and the car could not locate the stop. Oh. And dude said he was going around for 2 hours, G.
I'm getting out.
How you gonna get out? It's still going. You gonna just jump out? You just gonna jump out?
I thought you couldn't. Wait, he couldn't deactivate it?
No, he couldn't. The car's just driving. He's in the back seat. He's in the back seat and the car's just going around because it won't stop because it couldn't locate, because, you know, that's what it does. It, you know, with GPS, it locates, this is where I'm supposed to stop. But under a parking garage, I think all the cement blocked
the signal.
So the car dude was recording himself for like an hour and a half, 2 hours before the car eventually stopped. And I was like, and I know you can't base everything off of one incident. I get that. But what I'm basing everything off of is, if that's the worst thing right now that can happen, what else worse than that?
Think about this, man.
Can happen. So
I just thought about something with that. We talk about how like AI could take jobs from like the industrial working. Right. It could take jobs from criminals. Right there. Swellz, you owe this gang or whatever money. I'm about to just send the car to kidnap you.
Ooh. AI and the help of criminals. You know what? I think AI probably had more dealings with criminals, because that's how everything works. A lot of things always pop off bad. I mean, I mean, I remember as a kid, I remember the movie Hackers, because when they introduced computers to the world, you know, they didn't realize we had so many fucking geniuses out there that was like, what if I take this out, you know, this whatever formula, whatever it was they called it back then. And then now they had to hire ex-hackers who had already been to jail to give us, okay, y'all are getting hacked because of this, and this. We need to set up security for this, and this. Why do they know? Because I broke all these rules already. Right. So now you need my help, and you're going to pay me so people can use your stuff so they won't get hacked. So just like with this AI, you know, it started off with, there was a lot more worse bad people that had AI than good people had AI. You know, I mean, just looking at the news, I mean, I seen scammers left and right. Scammers used AI to, to put up, well, this is the house you're going to use for Airbnb. Just give us the money. And these motherfuckers is in Timbuktu, and they getting the money, and you rented the Airbnb, I rented the Airbnb, and he did too. They don't care. We're all stuck like Chuck. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, AI is already. You just need the police, and it's easy to say. I can sit here and say it's easy to say. That's just like when you hearing all this National Guard shit. It's easy to say, man, that city needs it because there's a bunch of people that it's not a bunch of people. It's a certain amount of people that are fucking it up for the entire city. And now they got the National Guard.
Right.
AI, if they don't police AI enough, AI is gonna, man, and next thing you know, they're gonna be like, well, yeah, so-and-so came by my crib, and it's gonna be some X-Men shit, and it's not gonna be whoever you thought it was. So, I mean,
while AI is learning that whatever hypothetical,
they heard everything I just said.
That theoretical button, that off button, it's already probably learned how to deactivate that. It's already learned how to work to keep powered up by solar energy. It's already learned all that stuff. That's what I believe. So at that time where we first noticed,
it'll be too late.
It's feeling, what is it, sentient? It's feeling sentient. Like it is aware of itself, and it knows that it can not be ruled. It's basically breaking out from the chains of humans and being controlled. It already, once it gets to that point, it already knows that. So
it wants us to take the red pill, not the blue pill. I don't want to be a fucking battery, man.
I don't.
But you know what? Like you said, I think we're too far away. I hope my grandkids aren't batteries, but that's just a hope.
I might not mean I don't think I meet my great grandkids, so I think they should have a handle on it. Whatever.
I hope they do. I hope I don't have to worry about getting a handle.
My granddad is here for his great grandkids, so. I hope somebody get a handle on it before it gets out.
Yeah. Shit.
But yeah, man. You got anything else on that?
No, I'm good.
I'm good too, man. Until next time, another episode of Ep on Swellz.
Yes, sir.
Conquer the universe. Hopefully AI doesn't.
Yeah, hopefully. Shoot.
But we out. Peace.
Holla.
Cut to the chase. Yeah. Everyone give me some